SEO in plain English. Let me show you very simply the basic premise of how a successful SEO campaign actually works. I'm going to compare this process to something very simple that you can all relate to: running for president. So the key ingredients here, I'm going to compare side by side. So for a presidential campaign, you obviously need a candidate. For an SEO campaign, you obviously need a website. So these key ingredients that I'm about to cover are absolutely essential before you even get started, whether you're a president or whether you're running for, you're doing an SEO campaign. So for a presidential candidate, he obviously needs to be professional, he needs to be creditable, and he needs to be knowledgeable. The same points are necessary for a SEO campaign and for your website to be effective. Okay, it needs to be professional, it needs to be creditable, and it needs to be knowledgeable. If you don't have these points, if you've got a crappy looking website that you did on GoDaddy, okay, for free, or you had someone do for you pretty cheaply, get it fixed. You got to be creditable, especially if you're providing some sort of professional service or selling a product. Okay, so those are the key basic ingredients. Now, building upon those, going from left from right, for a president, obviously he needs to have some type of political agenda. People need to know what he stands for, what he's all about, and his key agenda items. Same thing for an SEO campaign. Instead of a political agenda, we need keyword terms. What are the terms that define who you are and what you do? What are potential clients typing into the search engines that you want to get found for? So let's do some examples here. For a political agenda, stuff like cheaper education, lower taxes, immigration control. Now, keyword terms for your website, these are going to be very different for everybody depending on where you are and what you do. They're going to be custom. Okay, I'm going to use the example of a plastic surgeon in Miami. Okay, so some good examples here would be facelift Miami, rhinoplasty Miami, Botox Miami. You get the idea. These are the types of things that you want to get found for that are going to drive the most relevant traffic that you have a good chance of converting into a client. Okay, so the next layer after that, once you've got your agenda and your keyword terms, for a president, he needs to hit the campaign trail. He needs to go get votes. He's not going to become the president unless he gets the most votes. So very important, but you see, you've got to build upon this with the other things first. Same thing with SEO. You need to have the website set up. You need to have your keyword terms. Then you need to go and get backlinks, okay? You need other people to say this is who you are, this is what you do. And they need to link to your site, okay? It can't just be you. Same thing on the voting trail. You can't just vote for yourself. You need other people to vote for you. Let me give you some examples here. You go to town halls and you do, rallies. You do charity events, they do debates, they do press interviews, whatever they can to get out in the public and to get votes on their site. For backlinks, it's something similar, but they do it differently. You need to get listings from directories, okay? You can go to Yelp, Yahoo, Yellow Pages, City Search. There's thousands of free directories out there that you can get your business information listed on that's going to create a link back to your site. Blog comments, you can go and create comments in blogs that will link back to you. Press releases, a well-written press release will have your keyword terms in it, and those will link back to your site. If it's well written and it's interesting and distributed correctly, thousands, if not hundreds of thousands of news agencies, locally and nationally, can pick up these releases and republish them, creating links from their site back to yours. A lot of these agencies have very powerful websites in Google's eyes. So if you can get links on them through press releases, it's a very powerful way of getting a massive amount of votes or links for your site. And then social bookmarks. There's sites out there such as StumbleUpon, and Reddit, and there's also social media sites such as Facebook, Twitter, LinkedIn. All these are becoming very, very important, and they allow you to create business profiles with a link back to your website. These are very valuable votes for your website in Google's eyes. It's going to help you with your SEO campaigns. So finally, you need to stay relevant. Okay, a president can't just go out, put together an agenda, do a couple of campaigns, visit a couple of town halls, and then sit back and hope he wins. He's got to stay relevant. He's got to stay front and center and in the news so that no one forgets about him. Okay? Same thing with an SEO campaign. You've got to stay relevant. You've got to continue to add content. You can't just throw a website up there, put a few links together, and then be done with it and expect you just to stay there. Okay? That's why Google loves blogs. It's very easy for you to add content, stay relevant, and stay fresh. You're contributing. It looks like you're still in business. If you don't do anything, it kind of looks like you're out of business. They're going to start dropping you from the search engines. So presidents, don't be forgotten. And then, for a website, it's important to continue to add fresh content. So hopefully now you can understand a little bit better what's involved in a successful SEO campaign. So this is my information. If any of you want to contact me, if you have questions, I'll be happy to help you guys. I love this stuff. I'm very passionate about it. I don't mind talking about it and talking to anyone. Contact me, and thank you for watching. I appreciate it. Bye-bye.